positive thinking has the potential to be a game changer in your life, impacting everything from your personal well-being to your interactions with others and your ability to achieve your goals. In this video, we will explore habits of positive thinking that, when adopted, can reshape your reality and put you on the path to a more vibrant and meaningful life. Continue watching and start living your best life today. 1. Forgive easily. Forgiving others is a deeply personal choice, and it's not my place to say that you must forgive someone. You might not feel ready to let go of certain resentments, and that's completely understandable. However, I'd like to suggest that letting go of minor annoyances can significantly improve your daily life. This approach has worked well for me. For example, when your neighbor mistakenly takes your trash or someone cuts in front of you in line. These small annoyances can really irritate you and ruin your day if you hold on to them. While these incidents might make you raise an eyebrow or feel a flash of irritation, it's important to remind yourself to let them go. These small setbacks frequently occur in life, and it's almost certain that you'll encounter them from time to time. When you choose to stop worrying about these minor annoyances and decide to forgive, you free yourself from unnecessary stress. This act of letting go allows you to enjoy the rest of your day without carrying negative emotions. When you find yourself getting annoyed by a minor incident, take a moment to acknowledge what's happening. Recognizing that you're feeling irritated is the first step to letting it go. Sometimes, all it takes is a deep breath to help you calm down and regain perspective. Breathing deeply can help reduce the immediate feeling of irritation and give you a moment to decide how to respond. Instead of focusing on the irritation, try to focus on something positive. Think about something that makes you happy or something you're looking forward to. Shifting your focus can help diminish the power of the irritation. Ask yourself if this small inconvenience will matter in the grand scheme of things. Often, you'll find that it's not worth the stress and energy you're giving it. Actively decide to let the irritation go. You can even tell yourself, "I choose to forgive and move on." This conscious decision can help reinforce your commitment to letting go. For example, if a colleague makes a casual comment that bothers you, instead of dwelling on it, you can decide to forgive and move on. By doing so, you prevent the comment from affecting your mood and productivity for the rest of the day. Forgiving easily doesn't mean you have to ignore all faults or never stand up for yourself. It simply means choosing not to let small inconveniences and annoyances take up space in your mind and affect your happiness. By practicing easy forgiveness, you allow yourself to maintain a more positive and relaxed perspective on life. You'll find that your days are more enjoyable and less burdened by the small annoyances that used to irritate you. While you may not feel ready to forgive everyone for everything, letting go of minor grievances is a powerful tool to improve your well-being. It frees you from unnecessary negativity and allows you to focus on the positive aspects of your day. Practice forgiving easily, and you'll feel lighter and more at peace. 2. Don't compare yourself to others. Who hasn't compared themselves to others at some point? We all do it, but it can be a painful experience, especially if we judge ourselves harshly. It's natural to compare yourself to some extent, but you can take it too far. When making comparisons leaves you upset, it's a sign that it's time to adopt a different perspective and see the world in a new way. Changing your perspective on comparisons can be challenging, but it's worth the effort. Instead of focusing on others, try reflecting on your own goals and achievements. By comparing yourself to your past performances, you can track your progress and see how far you've come. This shift doesn't mean you won't notice how others are doing, but it means you can genuinely be happy for them when they succeed and celebrate their achievements without feeling inadequate. For example, your friend accomplishes something amazing. Instead of feeling jealous or questioning why you haven't achieved the same, you can think, "Good for them." This mindset allows you to appreciate others' successes without diminishing your own worth. You start to understand that everyone's journey is different and their achievements do not negate your progress. When you focus on your own growth, you become your own benchmark. You can look back at where you started and recognize the improvements you've made. This approach fosters healthier self-esteem and a more positive outlook. For example, if you've been working on a personal project, compare your current results with your initial efforts. Celebrate the skills you've developed and the obstacles you've overcome. Recognizing your own progress can be incredibly empowering. When you reach a personal milestone, take a moment to congratulate yourself. Acknowledge your hard work and dedication. This self-recognition reinforces your self-esteem and motivates you to keep going. Pursuing your goals by comparing yourself to others often comes from a place of insecurity and a desire for validation. But when you shift your focus to your own journey, you realize that the only validation you need is your own. You start to see that your worth isn't determined by how you compare to others, but by your own growth and achievements. This doesn't mean you should completely ignore others. There is value in observing and learning from those around you. However, let their successes inspire you rather than diminish you. Use their achievements as motivation to keep working on your own goals, but remember that your path is unique. 3. Think in terms of solutions, not problems. Have you noticed how easy it is to focus on what's going wrong in your life instead of what's going well? It's common for people to dwell on their problems, ruminating over them without considering possible solutions. This mindset can be exhausting and overwhelming. When you fixate on problems and view them negatively, it can fill you with a sense of melancholy and make everything seem much worse than it actually is. This negative outlook can create a heavy burden that affects your mood and overall well-being. It's like carrying a dark cloud that follows you everywhere. However, there is a powerful shift that can make a significant difference in how you feel and deal with challenges. Focusing on solutions. When you concentrate on finding solutions, it changes your entire perspective. Instead of feeling stuck and powerless, you begin to see opportunities and possibilities. This approach can energize you and give you a sense of purpose and direction. For example, when facing a challenging situation at work, instead of spending hours worrying about what went wrong or who is to blame, you should start thinking about how to fix it. What steps can you take to improve the situation? What resources are available to help you? By shifting your focus to solutions, you not only begin to see a way forward but also feel more in control and optimistic. This change in thinking not only helps solve problems but also has a positive impact on your mood. When you are actively seeking solutions, you are more likely to feel motivated and hopeful. This can put a spring in your step, making you more resilient in the face of difficulties. To make this mindset a habit, start catching yourself when you begin to focus on problems. Ask yourself, what can I do to improve this situation? What are the possible solutions? It might take some time, but with practice, this way of thinking can become second nature. For example, if you are feeling stressed about a personal relationship, instead of focusing on the problems, think about what actions you can take to improve communication or resolve conflicts. If you are worried about your finances, start planning a budget or look for ways to increase your income. By consistently focusing on solutions, you will find that you become more proactive and less reactive. This proactive approach not only helps you deal with challenges more effectively, but also contributes to a more positive and resilient mindset. 4. Don't take things personally. How do you react when someone is angry with you for no apparent reason? For instance, imagine a delivery person with a rude attitude when they come to your door to deliver a package. Instead of reacting with anger, you imagine that they had a bad day and are taking out their stress. While you don't condone their rude attitude, you don't take it personally. After all, they don't know you, and their attitude likely has nothing to do with you. Even when someone you know acts dismissively, you are unlikely to take offense. Part of this is due to your habit of focusing on positivity. You make a conscious effort to see the good side of situations and people, which helps you maintain a positive perspective. But there is more than just maintaining positivity. You also value your mental health, happiness, and energy. You know that getting angry at someone with a bad attitude drains your energy and disrupts your peace of mind. It's like carrying a heavy burden you don't need. Additionally, being defensive doesn't change their mindset. It only prolongs the negative experience when it could end quickly. You've learned that your reaction is something you can control, and by choosing not to take things personally, you protect your well-being. Not taking things personally gives a sense of freedom. It means that you don't engage in others' negativity or amplify their stress. This approach helps you stay grounded and prevents you from being dragged down by others' negative emotions. When you don't take things personally, you avoid unnecessary stress and emotional turmoil. It's like having a protective shield that keeps you from absorbing the negativity around you. There is no incentive to take things personally that don't need to concern you. From your perspective, if you get offended, you only end up hurting yourself without improving anything. Holding grudges or feeling offended doesn't improve the situation. It only makes you feel worse. So, you've learned to let these feelings go quickly. You don't care if someone thinks you should be angry when you prefer to be happy. You found that maintaining a relaxed attitude not only helps you but also positively affects those around you. Your calm behavior can help defuse tense situations and often changes the mood of those around you more quickly. When someone expects an angry reaction and instead gets a peaceful response, it can disarm them and lead to a more positive interaction. By not taking things personally, you can save your energy for more important and positive aspects of life. Understand that everyone has bad days, and their actions often reflect their struggles, not your worth. This perspective helps maintain peace of mind and promotes a more harmonious environment around you. When you choose not to take things personally, you free yourself from the emotional weight of others' actions and words. 5. Put yourself in others' shoes. Putting yourself in someone else's shoes when they irritate you can be challenging. However, developing the habit of imagining what it's like to be that person, living in their situation with their problems, can help you feel more compassion and understanding towards them. Think of a time when someone irritated you. Instead of reacting immediately with anger or frustration, take a moment to consider what they might be experiencing. Ask yourself what might be going on in their life that makes them act this way. Maybe they are dealing with stress at work, personal issues, or health problems. Thinking about these possibilities can soften your response and allow you to approach the situation with empathy. It can be helpful to ask the person directly, if the situation allows. For example, if a colleague snaps at you, you could calmly ask if everything is okay. This not only shows that you care but also gives them a chance to share what's bothering them. Sometimes, knowing that someone is willing to listen can make a big difference in their behavior. It's natural to feel defensive or upset when someone treats you poorly, and it's okay to have those feelings. However, by making a conscious effort to understand others' perspectives, you can better manage your reactions. This practice helps maintain your calm and reduces stress from misunderstandings and conflicts. Remember that no one is perfect, and everyone makes mistakes occasionally. There will be times when you feel your anger rising despite your best efforts. The key is to recognize these moments and gently remind yourself to consider the other person's point of view. Over time, this will become a habit, and you will find it easier to maintain empathy even in difficult situations. Making a habit of putting yourself in others' shoes not only improves your relationships but also enhances your own well-being. It allows you to navigate social interactions more smoothly and reduces the emotional weight of conflict. Empathy can transform your perspective, helping you see the humanity in everyone you meet. I hope you enjoyed my video. If you are still with me, please leave a comment to let me know you watched until the end. I will heart your comment. As always, I wish you a wonderful day.